Good morning to everybody. This is Dr. Himabindu. I would like to say about the social anthropology and sociology, its similarities and differences. My title of this program is the Complementary lecture series on social anthropology and sociology. Good evening to everybody. Now we will switch over to the subject matter. Before I am going to enter into the direct subject, we are going to touch the background information of all subjects. In the society, in the world society, we are having the number of subjects. Broadly, we will divide it into three categories. One is molecular sciences or physical sciences. Second one is biological sciences. Third one is social sciences. The first category, physical sciences, are works based on the molecular level, whereas biological sciences are studied under the cellular process. Third one is it works or we will observe at the human level or human being level. So out of these three, what is an important point? Interaction between the molecules, example in physics, chemistry and some other subjects, and in biological anthropology, the life cells, the cellular interaction, botany, zoology, some other related associated subjects. The third category is social anthropology. Here the interaction is among the people, among the individuals, among the human beings, or in a refined word, among the Homo sapiens. So, out of all these things, which one is important for the present moment? The social anthropology. That comes under the anthropology, that comes under the social sciences. Now we will switch over to the social sciences. What is social sciences? Here, social sciences it covers number of sub areas: anthropology, sociology, economics, political science, administration, geography and psychology too. Even though the psychology and anthropology had some similarities and slightly close with the biological sciences, later we will discuss. So now we will switch over to the anthropology. Before we are going to do this subject matter, enter into the subject matter, for whom it is useful? Is it for me, or is it for the society, or is it for the students? Particularly students, they may get the more fetching in their competitive examinations. If the students are freshers, just they passed their degree, they do not have the introduction or earlier information about the anthropology or sociology. So this is not only for the state level services and also useful for the civil services. Why I am taking two subjects? In two subjects, maximum context is more or less similar. In few areas only it will be differ. So let us start. The anthropology subject is divided into three categories. The first category is physical anthropology or biological anthropology. The second category is prehistoric anthropology. The third category is social anthropology. This is our present subject. Then switch over, come back. The physical anthropology, we should not call the physical anthropology, we will try to call it as biological anthropology. Why? Because body related information we are studying, bodily interactions we are studying, either external or internal, whatever it may be. So here it is, why I am stressing physical. Generally this word refers to the physical conditions means the surrounding conditions. So long back the professors used this word. We are also practicing as it is. But my personal opinion is biological anthropology. Under this biological anthropology, how it works? External and internal. What is the external? External features, that is the human being height, weight, and particularly pigmentation, that is the color, black, white or the brown, something like that, and also the head conditions. Head is round in shape and more size, oval in shape, lighter size, and round shape, maybe something like this. The categorization had been taken place. And then switch over to the eyes. Eyes are, not all people in the world are having the same types. Broader, protuberant, and with the epicanthoic fold. Epicanthoic fold we will observe in the where the people are living nearby the hilly areas. Hilly means snow mountains. There we will find more extra length, extra skin will be hanging over the eyes. That because it is hanging or fallen on this eye, it appears the eye's size is very small, but basically it will be broader because of the skin is folding on the eye. It appears externally very narrow. Example, here in Chinese people, they are having the epicanthoic fold. Some in Nepal, something like that, near hilly area, that is the hill mountains, Everest, something like that, they too, some people are having. So here it is, switch over to the nose. Nose is nothing but there are varieties of the nose. So broadly we will divide it into three categories. One is the nose origin started between the two eyebrows. Starting point itself, some people have the pressed and only the tip of the nose will be blunted. So, and some people are having the very narrow and tip will be upward direction. Some people are having narrow, that's all. So example, tip going to the upward direction is German, something like that, and the blunt form of the nose end is, tip of the nose is blunt, that we will observe in Africans. And switch over to the eyes also, sometimes protuberant, and it comes a little bit forward. And then lips are thin lips, broader lips, and also everted lips. Everted lips are observed in African people. So in this way, the external anatomical features we can have some idea. And also hairstyle. Hair is straight, wavy, and peppercorn hair. Another way, fringy hair, double twisted hair, where we will see such type of wrinkled hair in Africans. If you stretch it, it will be very long hair, but it will go on making the rounds and rounds, not the single round, double round, double round. That's why peppercorn. That is the Mirial Elontai Alaga. So then finally we will call it as fringe hair. Okay, that is the external features we can estimate which races they belong. And then internal, that is body circle, that in the body, blood circulation, the types of the A, B, C, D, O are varieties of the groups, and also the bones and the nerves and all these things, how it works. This is also studied by zoology as well as the physical anthropology as biologist. Example, in case if murder has taken place, we want to know it. With the help of dogs, we will take some help, and sometimes the clotted blood we will take and we will send it to the forensic medicine. Who are the experts in the forensic medicine? The biological anthropologists are the experts in order to know if this blood belongs to so and so person, the culprit. So here in this way it will be useful. And also for the spectacle size and shoe size and the coat size, everything sizes and the bangles, everything will be measured only with the help of physical anthropologist. In such a way we are studying. Switch over to the prehistoric anthropology. Here it is, history means when the history will study about the past, not the present. Okay, even if it be the past, but there is one thing, when the write up when the script writing started, that time onwards only we are having the history. The history, this write-up will be observed on the caves, on the walls, on the floors, some places trees, and also the copper plate and the palm leaves. And then now we are having the earlier paper, now we are keeping the information in the files. You see the how the script, how we are reserving and recording, and it is useful for the future generation. Then why we used the pre? We are not interested about the history subject. Prehistory anthropology, prehistoric anthropology. Pre is equal to before. Before the script write-up or writing nature, writing habit, how the people detected, came to know what type of cultures, what type of writing skills, what type of utensils, how they had done the war, what type of the armament they are having. All these things we want to know with the prehistoric anthropology. Example, earlier days. The early man, if he want to create one pot, he was going on thinking how I will store the some food material here. So it is a problem. When there was a dead body was there, the muscle will be eaten by the bacteria and some other things. Only skull and the bones will be there. He has taken that skull and he kept in opposite direction, and he wants to save the or reserve the store the some food material in that. From that day onwards, he came to know, okay, if it is in the pot shape, the skull is in the pot shape, if you prepare something like this in this design, we will preserve it. What early man had that knowledge through the interaction with the environment, the same thing we are refining only, but the basic idea was taken out by the early man with the help of this skeleton, that is the skull. So in such a way, a prehistoric information through this, and also some relics, avasheshal, they are taking here and there, they are keeping in an organized way on the table. What type of hairpins they used it, what type of utensils, what are the coins, how they were be, what type of wealth they possessed it, maybe copper coins, maybe bronze coins, maybe the gold coins. So all these things are not written on the paper or the wall, only here and there it was scattered. So based on this, he came to know that is the prehistoric anthropologists, they want to keep it and make it a particular design where it suits like that. And also there was a building, it was covered by the soil or the debris, chetta chadaram, it was covered by them. Then automatically they want a prehistoric anthropologist and also the history department people and archaeology people put together their ideas. They want to gently remove that debris. By removing that particular structure was there, particular building was there, that is for the travelers shelter. Travelers, generally the monks, they want to propagate their Buddhism. For that, here and there the shelters will be there, that is the chowl trees or the inn. Now we are seeing in the form of hotel. So earlier it was there. So what type of construction they used it, what type of technology they used it, they want to study it. And finally they will call the civil engineers and they will say, oh, this type of design they used it. So based on the relics or the used one, we are going to reconstruct the past. It was without any writing skills help. So this is the prehistoric anthropology. Then switch over to our interested subject, social anthropology. Social anthropology is equal to studied about the society, or it will study about the society related activities. So in such a way, we will study many sub areas, institutions, cultures and organizations, polity, administration, everything we will study systematically one after another. Then we will focus our mind. What is social anthropology? What is sociology? Social anthropology is also have some meaning of its social actions. Sociology is also having the some meaning of the social actions. So anthropology and sociology, basic etymological meaning we will observe. Anthropology is equal to It is a combination of two words. One is anthropos, second one is logos. Anthropos is a Latin word. In Latin, for the human being, they call as a anthropos. So here it is, the anthropos is a Latin word. In English, it is a man, capital M-A-N. Why madam you are telling capital M? Capital M-A-N man is different. Small M-A-N man is different. There is a slight difference. Capital M-A-N man refers to the both male and female. If you use the small m, it refers to the only male people, and female F W small a, W is equal to woman, this is the female. Sorry. So male and female both will come under the heading of man. But if you specifically write the small m, it refers only male. Small w refers to the woman. And here it is capital M. What I am telling, anthropology studied about the man. So it is a story of a man. So story means, so starting ending both will be there, but there is no endless. There is no ending, continuously. Earlier days, the people are thinking that the anthropology studied only the hill area people or tribal area people. No, not at all. Now, Robert said, now what? Just human. If the person is human being, that's all. He wants to study it. So in such a sense now, earlier only it was confined or limited to the tribal area people. So like this, another word, anthropos is equal to capital M man. Then logos is equal to one, bucket study, second knowledge, third one is science. Keep apart. Then we will switch over to the sociology. Sociology is a combination of two words, socius and logos. Socius is a Latin word and logos is a Greek word. Here either in anthropology or sociology or zoology, any logos word gives the meaning of study, knowledge, science. That's why logos always derived from the Greek language, and anthropos and socius is from the Latin. So the socius is equal to, what is the meaning? Company, group of people. It will study the group of people. So finally, capital M. Here it is anthropology studied about a man, capital M, and sociology studied about the group or the company. Then there is no difference between the logos here and there. Then what is the study? General study. If you go to the cinema for 10 days or 20 days, we will see the cinema and its effect is only 10 days. If you today if you read the newspaper, only 10 minutes in our brain. After that we will forget. There is no seriousness, just like the examination study. So here it is, study is equal to general study. The second point is knowledge. Knowledge is a noun form. Its verbal form is know, K-N-O-W. Do you know this boy? Do you know this town? Like this. Compare with the study, it is in the better status. Then switch, or knowledge has the another word, awareness also. Then switch over to the third word, science. Science is equal to, if we ask leave about the illiterate person, if you ask the literate person, if the man is going to join his daughter in the coaching center. So another friend came, sir, Mr. Gopal, where are you going along with your daughter? No, Mr. Ramu, I am taking my daughter in order to join in the science group. Science group, why not the social sciences? No, science group is very good. Maybe she become the engineer or the doctor, something like that. In his mind, science is equal to botany, zoology, physics, chemistry, something like that. But it is 100% wrong. Then what is science? Science is equal to a methodology, a technique, a method. So how we are studying the facts in a systematic way, number one. For the science, it is the meaning. Second one is either the facts or the concept we are studying in a rational way. Third one, it is we are studying the science in the form of logical way. Finally, we are studying the facts are the concept in a beneficial way. Whatever we are studying, it should carry some validity, value, or else no need. How we will get the values if you study systematically? How you become the doctor? Because you are systematically, when you are studying in the coaching center, you got the good value, good marks, you got it. So science is equal to study methodology or the technique or reading procedure, whatever it may be. In this way, either the facts or the concept in a logical way, systematic way, rational way, finally beneficial way, either to the individual or for the society, whatever it may be. This is the meaning of the science. If you come across anybody, you correct them. Okay, logos is equal to study, knowledge and science. So here in the anthropology, we are studying the man and his actions, and here in the sociology, we are studying the group in a scientific way, that is a systematic way about the group or the social group. These are the etymological meaning. What are the differences between the sociology and anthropology? Anthropology will study any subject, any event in a systematic way, scientific way, in depth. That is, example, a researcher has gone to the tribal area. He wants to know the family planning program, whether they practiced it or not. He wants to know it. He went to the particular tribal area, that is Lambasinghi, that is nearby Visakhapatnam. So that was a tribal area. He is going and asking the householder, particularly the woman, oh my dear woman, hello, how are you, something like that. They will develop the intimacy and friendship, and he wants to ask the respondent, how many children do you have? Maybe 10 children something, or 5 children, something like that. Why can't you go for the operation? Or something. She feels more shy, she does not want to answer, she went away. Next day again he came. Again, so this man is familiar with that woman. Okay, come inside. Again, do you have any stillbirth? Are people born and died? Something like that. Like this, why you are not interested to take this family planning program? Like this, again and again, he, let's say the 20 times, 50 times he will come and ask. Finally he got some information, facts. Facts is, if you have more children in our old days, they will be helpful. That is the answer from the respondent. And another day she told me, I feel more embarrassing to say. And third day he asked them, she feels it is better if you have the male children, that we are waited for the male children, that's why we are going on producing the children. And another way, our God, our family God, our tribal God will not allow. So something like that. So traditions, disinterested, waiting for the male child, and afraid of the artificial family planning program. All these are the facts. One day she cannot answer. Every day you are going and asking. Finally, one fine day you got the facts or the concepts from her mouth. So here it is. The research technique is depth and the depth, drilling and drilling continuously. So for this, who is the last? The researcher is must have the much patience, more patience, and also money is more and more he should spend it, because from his office to the tribal area, and also the more time he required. So like this, this type of questioning the respondent comes under the title of case study program, in-depth inquiry. This has happened only in anthropology, but not at all in the sociology. If it is sociology, the sociologist as a sociologist as a researcher, when he went to the particular house, the same house, let us assume, her answer is, I am having the 4 children. Okay, it's over. He went away. He does not want to ask more and more. So his work is general questions, touch and go type. Whereas anthropologists will ask the questions many times. Finally he draw the facts. What are the causative factors in order to produce the more number of children? But the sociologist is not interested. He wants to cover almost all houses. That's why he touch and go type, he adopted such a type of methodology. And second one is, it is a narrow, particular, the anthropology. Here it is a broader, sociology is a broader view. And then another important dissimilarity or the differences is, anthropology is a qualitative information it will draw, whereas sociology is the quantitative information. So quantitative number of individuals is important. Here individuals in-depth interview will give the qualitative information. Many people are attached with their traditions. They were least bothered about the societal problem. In the society, if you have more children, it is a burdensome to the, not only to the family and also for the society. Such type of things they never bother. In this way, anthropology is qualitative information and sociology is quantitative information. These are the differences between the sociology and social anthropology. These two are only few areas are differ, and the rest of the other areas are more or less same, not equally or equally good or more totally same, but more or less same. Earlier what type of technology for the ploughing, now what type of technology, how they spend their religious celebrations, how these people are religious celebration they are doing. All these things are slightly different, but not more differences or much differences. Then we will switch over to the few definitions we will cross check. In anthropology, we will take the one professor, the name is Mr. Krober. What he said, science of a man. Easy definition. Man is, it represents the male and female. Science is equal to a systematic study. So about the man, we are studying systematically. Very simple definition. If it is the social anthropology, the same information, general science of society. Here it is science of, instead of man, they are using the society. In anthropology, they used the man. In sociology, they used the society. But science of man is equal to in anthropology definition, whereas in sociology, general, very important word, general science of society. So here these are the two words, general and society. There only the man. The science is common here and there. And then switch over to the anthropology. The Malinowski, he is a best ethnographer. So here it is, the Malinowski said, not only the science of a man and also its acts. Acts are nothing but activities. And also he extended the definition, that is, this anthropology stood between the two areas, between the two subjects. One is the social sciences, another is the natural sciences. The anthropology stood in between. Sometimes it will incline to the sociology subject, that is the social sciences. Sometimes the anthropology incline to the biological sciences or the natural sciences. So in such a way he defined the definition, man and his acts, science of a man and his acts. And second one is, it stood between the natural sciences and social sciences. So his concepts are two. And switch over to the sociology. In sociology, very important person, that is Mr. Auguste Comte, 18th century. So he had the three names because he has done a lot of work for the society or for the subject of sociology. This subject of sociology is the youngest subject in the world. No madam, you do not know. Computers is the youngest. From that we are gaining more money. Don't think that the computer is the youngest. The computer basic knowledge is from the electronics and the chips. Electronics subject is one among the engineering subjects and in the physics subject. So it was the age-old subject. But the design is, the application is recently it came out. But theory is one and same. So sociology is the youngest subject. Then in this sociology, who is the first person? First person is who did the maximum services to the sociology subject. The name is Auguste Comte. He got the first name beginner, pioneer. that is the starter who introduced this word first time. That's why he was a pioneer. Example, when he was reading the one book, in that book he found one word, sociology word. So he has taken in that 18th century. Here it is. In which book? What is the name of that book? Positive Philosophy. And then he got the another one of the best founders. There are 7 or 8 founders in the sociology. The best founder of the sociology is Auguste Comte. There is another word, father of sociology. Why father of sociology? What is the role of father? Father in the family is who manages the family, who feeds the family, who controls the family. All these things are related to the biological father. If you go to the sociological father, in case if the mother is a widow or divorcee, she wants to marry another gentleman as a husband, second husband. At that time, the children will be raised by the second father. The second father name is nothing but the sociological father. So the biological father has gone. Who is the presently the second husband to the mother. So they will also call them as a papa, but he is raised them, the sociological father. And also we will take the example, father of the nation, that is Gandhiji. Are we belong to their family? No, not at all. His services in order to get the independence more and more. That's why we are giving the good caption for them. That is the father of the nation. In such a way, he has done a lot of services in order to develop the subject matter of sociology. That is father of sociology. And also he got the another name, Queen of Social Sciences. Queen means the second level, not the sociology. Social sciences, entire the social sciences names are anthropology, sociology, political science, administration, psychology, economic, something like this. So for all the sciences also, he got the name Queen of Social Sciences, Father of Sociology, Beginner or Pioneer of Sociology, and Best Founder of Sociology. All these 4 names are attached or associated or attributed to the Auguste Comte. What is his definition? His definition is social action. Simple answer is Auguste Comte says social action. How the social action? Is systematically study the social action. So we are studying the various actions. Actions means interactions. So wherever we will go, the interaction word rules a lot. Without that, there is no growth for any subject. Molecular interaction, cellular interaction, and human being interaction. All these 3 are without interaction, it will be stand still, no changes, no growth, no development. That's why he has taken the which word? Action, interaction. So because it is going on taking place in the society, that's why Auguste Comte tell this definition, study the social action. Then switch over to the Mr. Emile Durkheim, a German fellow. Emile Durkheim has done a lot of services like the Professor Auguste Comte. He was the first professor of sociology in America. Okay, let it be America or somewhere else. He was the first professor. What are the works or contributions he has done to the society? He has contributed some information about the religion, the basic information of the religion. Who has given? Emile Durkheim. He wrote a book, Elementary Form of Religion. Elementary classes mean the basic classes. So basic information of the religion he has given. So elementary form of religion. And also who introduced the word logos? Only the Durkheim. That is the study and also knowledge, and also another word is science. And the sociology, first one is socius means group. This clarification, this description has done by the Emile Durkheim only. And also who introduced the word division of labor? Only Emile Durkheim. Like this, he also contributed for some extent even in the political science. For this, he got the one status, honor, second father of sociology. Who got this one? In civil services, they may ask who is the second father of sociology? Emile Durkheim. And then switch over to there are the 2 professors. One is Merton and another is Morton. The spelling differences, if you see, Merton, Merton is equal to, here it is the mother of sociology. The madam has done the lot of services for the betterment of the progress of the development of the sociology subject. That's why mother of sociology, Merton, Herbert Merton. And then Martin, Mortan. This Martin or Merton, Martin. What is this? Here he introduced the modern sociology. Earlier sociology people are different. Modern sociology people are different. Under modern sociology professor, Martin stood first. And there is a close relation between the sociology and social anthropology, more or less same. That's why we will call them twin sisters. They are having the mutual interaction, mutual understanding, because subject is one and same. Only the few areas that I told you, qualitative, quantitative, in-depth and the general, something like that. That's why these two subjects are interconnected or mutual understanding. So we call them both subjects as the twin sisters. This is the information with reference to the sociology and social anthropology. Once again we will say what is the anthropology. Anthropology is nothing but study about a man, and the etymological meaning is anthropo is equal to man and logos is equal to study, knowledge and science. What is the sociology? Sociology is equal to, socius is a Latin word and logos is equal to, Latin word means company or society. Logos is equal to the same study, knowledge and another one is science. In both cases logos more or less same, science. So what is the speciality of the science? Science is a systematic study of facts and the concept, or logical study of facts and concept, or rational study of facts and concept, and finally beneficial to the man or to the family or to the society. In such a way, generally the anthropological approach is holistic approach, we can say. And what are the differences between the sociology and social anthropology? Social anthropology is a in-depth information. It will going on probing and probing. Many times the researcher, the anthropology scholar will go and ask them. It never be completed within one day, 10 days, 15 days or 6 months also it will take, if they are very much interested to know the roots. But sociologists 6 months they never take. Only one day they will go and ask them, touch and go type, general information. So this is specific information, this is sociology is the general information. And qualitative and quantitative, anthropology will bring the facts in a qualitative manner and the sociologist will bring the quantitative. N number of individuals are very, very important. Switch over to the definitions. Definitions are nothing but the Kroeber, the anthropologist said, science of a man, and also Malinowski, what he said, science of a man and his activities, that is acts. He also said that anthropology stood between the two areas, that is the one side it is connected with the social sciences, another side it is connected with the natural sciences. Then switch over to the sociology. In the sociology, the Kingsley David said general science of society. If we are using the sociology means society word. If when we are using the anthropology means only man, you should use it. These two are very important. Anthropology man, sociology is society. So for anthropology, science of a man is the definition. But in the sociology, that is the science of a society. Which science? General science of a society. General word is there means that is the sociology. Then switch over to the important professor, that is the Auguste Comte. He has the 3-4 names. One is pioneer or beginner. Second one is a best of the sociologist, founder of the sociology. Third one is father of sociology. Fourth one is queen of social sciences, but not the sociology, queen of social sciences. And then Mr. Emile Durkheim. Emile Durkheim has also done some services for the development of the subject. So he got the second father of sociology. What is his works? What is the works of the Auguste Comte? Auguste Comte works are, when he was reading one book, the book name is Positive Philosophy. He found the name. What is that name? Sociology. And later he had contributed more services. And then what is his definition? His definition is social action. Study the social action. Very, very simple. But the meaning is very vast. And then Emile Durkheim, he got the name second father. What type of work he contributed for the sociology subject? One is elementary form of religion. He had written a book, that is the basic concepts he has written with respect to the religion. And then he also introduced the word division of labor. And who was the first professor? The Emile Durkheim was the first professor of sociology. So in such a way, the sociology will be first father, second father is over. Then the queen of sociology, the madam, that is the Merton, Herbert Merton. And the fourth one is Martin. He introduced the modern sociology. Apart from this, social anthropology and sociology both are one and same, except in few areas dissimilarities or differences. That's why both are interconnected, mutual understanding with each other. That's why we call them as twin sisters. This is the general information about social anthropology and sociology. Before that, I had given the broader view of all sciences, that is the physical sciences, biological sciences, as well as the social sciences. Okay, good day.